So, one of your favorite memories?
Okay, one of my favorite memories was probably sophomore year of college. Um, some of my roommates are kind of obsessed with Harry Styles, so they kind of were like, "Oh, we should go to a Harry Styles concert." And another one of my friends and I were like, Harry Styles is okay. We don't need to go to a concert. We'll go to Chicago though." So we weren't really prepared. We like thought about this like a week in advance. But we all got in the car. There were four of us, and we just drove to Chicago. We weren't completely prepared. Like, definitely did not coordinate outfits. We took photos, but some people were definitely more dressed up. But it was okay. We had lots of music playing. We kind of sang for 5 hours straight, as loud as we possibly could. Such a good playlist. I learned dances to a couple songs while I was driving in the car at stoplights, but it was all good. And then we got to Chicago, and we just thought, oh, we're in Chicago for a day. We can just Ferris Bueller style, hang out in Chicago, do everything in one day. That did not work out. Went to the American Girl doll place, and that was pretty great. Took some cute pictures, walked around downtown, and then we had to go. We got a Chicago style hot dog, and then we were like, oh, well, we better go back to our hotel rooms so we can get ready, so they can get ready to go to Harry Styles, and my other friend and I can get ready to go to Navy Pier. That did not work out. Apparently, you had to be 21 to stay in a hotel room. I was 20, and we were just like so close, not quite there yet. So they kicked us out. Luckily, my friend Molly happened to have an aunt's baby shower that was like a half an hour away. So we kind of crashed the baby shower. And we're like, hey, can we stay at your house for the night? So we slept in my friend's basement. But they got ready for Harry Styles. It's a quickly scatterbrained process of getting ready. And we all were like excited, dropped them off, Harry Styles. And then Katie and I walked around Navy Pier for a while. There were fireworks and food, and it was a good time. And then we drove back the next morning because that's what you do when you go to Chicago for a day, I guess. Most people were asleep, but overall, good time.
What was your favorite thing that you did at Navy Pier?
Favorite thing I did at Navy Pier was probably watching the fireworks, honestly. So we got a couple other things. We ate and walked around. We wanted to get a caricature, but we just did not have time to get our caricatures drawn. And we were about to leave, but then suddenly there was fireworks, and that was unexpected, which kind of made the best part. And then there was music playing, and it was good photo op too.
If there was one thing you would do differently, what would you do?
Definitely not go to Chicago for one day, because I was driving for probably 80% of the time that I was on that trip.
Yeah.
It was fun, but it was a lot of driving.
Would you have gone to the American Girl store, or would you have gone to, if you could go to Chicago again, what is one thing you'd want to do?
I wanted to go to the art museum. That was really really part of the reason that I got to go. I wanted to go because I wanted to go to the art museum. But I realized that's not a short activity, so I would like to go for the whole day if I could go to Chicago for more time. I also want to see the Bean. I've been to Chicago twice now and never seen the Bean.
Never seen the Bean?
Never seen the Bean.
Have you been to Chicago other times?
Yes, I went with my mom, my aunt, and my cousin to go see Hamilton, sophomore year of high school.
Okay.
It was another time we just drove up to Chicago for the day, went to a restaurant, saw Hamilton, stayed at a hotel, and left in the morning. So I want to stay for more than a night sometime.
Yeah, maybe 24 hours in Chicago and then they kick you out.
Yeah, that's how it goes in Chicago.
If there was another city you could go to for one day, what would it be?
Really, I figured out that one day is not the best plan for going to cities. But I'd like to go to New York, probably for more than a day, but New York City would be fun.
You've never been to New York?
Nope. I normally go to national parks with my family, so anywhere near a big city we avoid.
What would you want to do if you went to New York?
Probably go see the art museum and other stuff like that. Take pictures.
MoMA.
Yeah, MoMA. Yeah.
True. Absolutely. Do you regret going to Chicago?
I don't regret going to Chicago. It was a really funny story, And it was a fun time. It wasn't like worth like hundreds of dollars, but because I drove, my friends paid for gas. So at the end of the day, I spent $50 to have a fun weekend. So it was worth it.
Didn't have to pay for the hotel.
Didn't have to pay for the hotel, that's for sure. Molly's aunt's basement was free.
So true. I think that's good.
Okay.